My name is Leslie. I have a daughter who goes to this kindergarten, and I'm very annoyed by this mom friend, Jessica, who her daughter goes to the same kindergarten as my daughter. Actually, Jessica always tries to one-up me. Lately, she has been trying to disrespect me by calling that I'm a stay-at-home wife who has all the time in the world. Anyways, she would one-up on me and starts picking on me and looking down at me as if I was a poor person. Hey, Leslie, do you not work at all? Huh? Why are you asking me this all of a sudden? You go back home straight after dropping off and picking up your daughter, right? That's why I just got curious. Yes, well, I don't work at an office or a company. Then you must be a stay-at-home wife, huh? Well, that's... Oh, how I envy you. I have a hard time balancing work and taking care of my own kids. But I guess with all that work, I get to live a rich life. I have a luxurious car, and my house is huge and beautiful. Your car doesn't really look expensive by the looks of it. And your house isn't that big either. Well, I guess that's how stay-at-home moms are, and they have all the time in the world. I bought the house and the car based on my preference, so please don't pick on me for them. Oh, there. Don't be so angry now. By the way, I bought some Chanel's perfume yesterday and it smells great. Well, that's good for you. But my husband tells me, don't waste money on things like that. My husband is really frugal and stingy. He gets mad at me for buying clothes every weekend, telling me not to buy so many clothes. Fashion is the only thing I look forward to in my busy life. And yet, my husband doesn't really understand where I'm coming from. Huh, is that so? Oh, Leslie, you're such a good person. You actually hear me out. Other mom friends don't really hear me out, unfortunately. I guess it really must be nice to be a stay-at-home mom. I wish I had a husband who would let me be a stay-at-home mom too. Uh-huh. By the way, Leslie, I have a favor to ask you. What is it? You must be free, right? Tomorrow. I want you to make a lunchbox for my child. Huh? And why do I have to do that? My daughter, Emma, is in the same class as your daughter, Clara, right? Emma was insisting me saying, I want Clara's lunch. If I remember correctly, I think that you made an omelette for Clara's lunch. I believe you also made her tiramisu for dessert too, right? Please make it for my daughter as well. No way. I will not make it for your daughter. But you're always at home, right? So if you have all the time in the world, it should be okay for you to make my daughter a lunch too. Well, I don't have all the time in the world, and I'm not that free. I mean, even if I am free, why do I have to make the lunch for your own daughter. Why don't you make a nice lunch with nice dessert for your daughter, Jessica? Well, I'm working, so I don't even have that much time, first of all. So please, Leslie, please make it for my daughter. No way. You're so stingy. Well, if you're rejecting my request that much, then I can't do anything about it, can I? Well then, talk to you later and please hear me out again. A month later. Leslie, you know, my daughter was telling me. She was telling me Clara's hair ties are always so cute. It seems like they're handmade, beautiful, flower-shaped hair ties, huh? Are you maybe making them? Yes, I am, but why are you asking that? You have to share some with us. What? I don't want to. I mean, why should I give them to you? Then I'll pay some for the ones Clara has. Is 10 cents per one hair tie enough? No, that's too cheap. I mean, it's not about the money. I made those for my daughter, Clara, so I can't just give it away, you know. Ugh, you're so stingy. Well then, make some new ones. I'll give you 20 cents for one piece. No way! And I won't make it, even if you pay me for them. Oh my! Don't you feel bad for my daughter, Emma? No, I don't at all. I mean, why don't you just buy her some nice hair ties as her mother, Jessica? I'm too busy with work, and my husband is too stingy to me for buying things for Emma. So, I can't buy Emma some hair ties. But you always wear expensive-looking clothes, don't you, Jessica? And you wear new clothes pretty frequently, don't you? I mean, you said so yourself, didn't you? That's because I feel sorry and I'd feel bad for Emma if I don't look beautiful. Well, more than that, I feel sorry for Emma if you don't buy her hair ties when she is your own daughter. You really are a stingy person. Ugh! If you insist so much, then fine. A few months later. Leslie, I got yelled by my husband today, telling me to do the house chores properly. Oh, is that so? I was playing a little game on my phone, and my husband suddenly yelled at me like that. I really shouldn't have even married him in the first place. Oh, okay. So, Leslie, can you help me do the house chores around my house? I've been told by my husband to organize my room, but it's really just difficult for me to do it all alone, you know? What? Why do I have to help you organize your own room, Jessica? You should organize your own room by yourself. But you have time and you're free, aren't you? You know that I'm busy with work and I don't even have time to organize. But that doesn't mean that you should just ask me to organize your own room, you know? I won't say that I'd let you do that for free. If there is anything that I don't want or need, I'll give them to you, Leslie. That's like you're forcing all the things that are trash to me. Oh, don't talk nonsense, Leslie. You're a housewife, so you don't have much money to use freely, right? If I give you some things that I don't need, you won't have to buy them anymore. And with the money you save from that, you too can afford to spend on other things. Don't you think that's a great idea? It's not a great idea at all, and I completely refuse to do it. Oh, how unfortunate. That's too bad, but oh well, Leslie, you'll just continue to live like that and live your life in poverty. Oh, that's enough. Please stop being rude to me. A few months later. Oh, Leslie, I heard that you are having a birthday party with your other mom friends. Is that right? Oh, yes. I'm planning to have a party at my house. House party? It sounds pretty cheap. It's your birthday and you don't have enough money to have the party at a restaurant? Well, that's none of your business, and besides, I want to relax at home with everyone. You know, you don't have to make any excuses. I'm not making any excuses. Ah, well, all right. I understand your point then. Hey, Leslie, can I go to your birthday party too? Huh? Why? Because I want to get to know you more better and become more closer to you. Even though you're being rude to me all the time? Oh, they're all jokes, you know, jokes. Okay, well, I have no choice here, huh? You can't say any terrible things or be rude to anyone at my house, okay? Especially since there will be other people in my house. Okay, I understand. Let's have fun at your party. A few days later after the party. Jessica, that's enough. Oh, what's wrong? Did I say something rude again? No, you actually stole something from my house at the party, didn't you? A doll and several hair accessories are missing from my house. What? Didn't you lose them somewhere by yourself? I always keep my doll and these hair accessories in the same place. I saw them there right before the party started. But after the party was over, I can't seem to find them. So, there's no way that I lost them on my own. But there is no proof that I stole it, is there? Jessica, you went to the bathroom during the party, right? And when you left the room to go to the bathroom, you took your bag with you, right? Why did you take it with you? Hey, are you suspecting that I stole things from you? Please don't try to change the subject. Considering what you have said and done so far, I have no choice but to doubt you, Jessica. Wow, you're so skeptical. I did not steal them. Are you sure about that? Yes, I am sure, and I am telling the truth. I can't believe that you'd even suspect me, who's one of your mom friend. I see. Then, I guess a burglar must have gotten into my house. Yes, it must be that, since the front door was open and so many people came in and out of that door. Then, I've got no choice but to call the police. Oh, why would you do that? Come on, you don't have to do that. Because a burglar came into my house, so we have to catch who the burglar is. No way! What if the burglar is caught? What do you mean, what if the burglar is caught? If the burglar steals something, the burglar should get caught, right? It's pretty obvious, right? It's only a doll and some hair accessories. It won't change the fact that a burglar is a burglar, even if what the burglar stole was only a penny. A burglar must pay for his or her crime. It was just a bunny doll and some hair accessories. How did you know that it was a bunny doll that was stolen? What? I knew it. So it was you who stole them, right? Fine then. They were all in my bags. So, I'll give them back to you tomorrow when you pick up your daughter from the kindergarten. That should be fine, right? So, just forgive me. And don't call the police on me. Okay, I won't tell the police. Oh, thank goodness. Thank you, Leslie. Well, that's good then, now that we made up. By the way, I won't be picking my daughter up tomorrow since I've got something to do. So, my husband would go instead of me. Oh, really? I saw a nice photo of your husband at the party. I was so surprised at how handsome he is. And on top of that, he lets you be a stay-at-home mom, huh? It's so different from my husband who just looks really plain and normal and even makes me work. I really wish that I had your husband for my husband. I see. Well then, please give back the things tomorrow to my husband. I will. Don't you worry. The next morning. Leslie, you tricked me, didn't you? What do you mean? You're actually working. I heard that you were working from your husband. When I said how nice it was for you, Leslie, to have a husband who lets her be a stay-at-home mom, then your husband looked at me awkwardly and said this. He said, My wife is working and she earns as much as I do. But you told me that you don't work in a company or at an office. I work at home as a writer and sell handmade things. I thought you were just a stay-at-home mom. I just only said I don't work for a company or an office. I have never said that I'm a stay-at-home wife. Ugh, I was just thinking of trying to get close to your husband. Huh? What the heck are you even saying? In any case, did you return back the doll and the hair accessories? Yes, I did. I heard from my husband, but you told my husband that you were borrowing them, huh? Even when you just took them without my permission. Well, that's because I didn't want your husband to think that I'm a horrible person. He's so handsome too. Is that so? Anyway, now, you can't make fun of me anymore by saying a stay-at-home mom who has all the time in the world. Yes, you're right. I was wrong, Leslie. Hey, Leslie, can you teach me how to earn as much as you are earning? Our family's finances have been in a tight spot lately. Ever since I started working as a writer, I was making about $100 per month, even if I tried my best. After studying a lot, it took me a year to earn more, and after 3 years, I finally earned about what I earn now. What about your handmade goods? Oh, they weren't selling well at all for at least a year or so. It took me about 3 years before they finally began to sell. Well, that's not enough time. What do you mean, not enough time? Did you get yelled by your husband because of being in debt due to the charges you get from the app? How come you know about it? Well, actually, I just told your husband what I've been hearing from you. Because I just happened to meet him. I told him about the things you've told me so far and about how you stole things from me at the party. And, by the way, I also told him about all the complaints you have been saying about him to me, Jessica. Hopefully, this will make your husband change his mind about being very frugal and stingy towards you, Jessica. You said that you wouldn't tell him about the stealing incident. And you even told him about my complaints? You're the worst. I thought it would be better to tell him to make things better. But was it wrong of me to do that? And as for telling your husband about the stealing incident, I only said that I wouldn't tell the police, you know. I never said that I won't tell your husband about this to you, right? Your husband looked quite horrified and sad after he heard what I said and told me this. He said, "My wife only works part-time 3 times a week, but all she buys are her own things for luxury." He also said that she spends all her free time playing games on her phone and doesn't take care of the kids at all. He also said, plus, Jessica seems to be in debt because she spends a lot for the game app. And he also said that I told her that if she doesn't pay back the money, I won't accept and forgive her anymore. Well, hearing your husband's side of the story, Jessica, you seem to have all the time in the world every day. I'm glad you have enough free time to play games that you even get charged for them. Shut up! I can't believe you and my husband talked about me like that. Well, now, your husband knows about how you tried to steal my things from my house. And plus, He knows that you've been complaining about him behind his back. Your husband looked really angry and was saying how he won't forgive you anymore. So, you better get prepared for that. Oh no. Later on. After that, I saw Jessica at the kindergarten when I dropped off and picked up my daughter. But now, Jessica stopped talking to me anymore. I heard that Jessica was yelled severely by her husband after that. And after that, apparently, her husband informed this incident to Jessica's parents. And Jessica's parents were furious when they heard this. They yelled at Jessica as if she were a child. Then, of course, it was obvious that Jessica was also banned from playing any games on her phone. And supposedly, she now has to give all of her earnings to her husband so he could control her huge debt and the family finances. From there, she is also paying back the huge debt that she's in because of the game app. Now that Jessica's husband is strictly monitoring her, she gets to live not so freely but very strictly, and also while being ashamed of what she did in the past. Thank you for watching until the end. If you enjoyed the video, please like it and give us a comment, and please subscribe to our channel. Please also check out our other videos too. See you in our next video.